everyone! We are so excited to get back to our normal routine here from the summer breaks for those of you who have kids. We've updated the schedule for the fall, and we believe many of you will be super happy to learn that there will be more classes to allow for your flexibility in your lives. And because our Friday afternoon free hot classes taught by our student teachers is doing so great, it'll be a regular addition to the schedule. So look out for that as well. We just got through the 5th weekend of the 6-weekend intensive with our yoga teachers in training in our Alkaline method teacher training. It's mind-blowing to me how far our student teachers have come in the last 5 months of training. Our yoga teacher training is very intensive, and it was designed to push the boundaries a bit intellectually, emotionally, and spiritually. The bar is set pretty high, and it's awesome to see students who break through their limiting beliefs about their capabilities and actually far exceeds the expectations. So as I look back to the true catalyst for the creation of Alkaline method yoga therapy, I realized that it was due to frustration from what I was seeing in the field of yoga. I personally experienced yoga as a powerful healing modality, but it wasn't until I decided to dive deeper by signing up to become a teacher that I really understood the depths of my practice. Or of the practice. I practiced on video with Rod Stryker, you can click the link about him, in 1993 and progressed into other vinyasa practices, but at the time, there weren't many yoga studios conveniently located near me. So I was a cardio junkie at the time, and finding yoga provided me with so much needed stretch that I wasn't getting from my workouts. And as I practiced and followed the DVD sets with Rod, I fell in love with yoga and began to practice on my own, venturing out into other yoga DVDs that were available to me at the time. What I didn't know was that yoga requires a dynamic balance between strength, mobility, stability, and proprioception, all of which were absent in my practice until I committed to the study of the practice. Something miraculous happens when tuning inward by focusing on your breath. You begin to feel and move your body in ways you never have before. And I learned that I was moving my bones in space, but not activating my muscles as I was practicing yoga before. I began to feel the aches and pains from pushing into the poses without proper activation of my muscles. As I treated thousands of patients, I had an epiphany. There must be a sequential and synergistic activation of various muscles, but in order to achieve this balance, one must learn the fundamentals of moving one's body deliberately with intent. I also realized that in our world today, we're so prone to be so busy in our minds that we lack the connection to our bodies. And our students and patients are coming from a place of immobility and trying to achieve flexibility too fast. And we needed to work on understanding how our bodies are designed to move. And we also needed to work on unlearning the poor body programming to relearn the proper body alignment and posture. This is not an easy feat. This takes patience and commitment to yourself to preserve your health by preserving your joints and muscles. We are all born with one body, and it's in our best interest to respect and take care of it. So a little bit about pranayama, or also known as breath. In yoga, pranayama is the practice of breathing, and breath is the source of prana, a vital force which is what we tap into every time we get on the mat. Cultivating awareness to match the breath with your movement is key to promoting health and vitality. And we have full control over our state of being by intentionally tuning inward and focusing on our breath. Too often, we can't pause long enough to do so. We are hardwired to react to our environment and its demands, such as the to-dos and electronic devices and obligations. We're in a fight or flight mode all the time, which is sympathetic nervous system driven, which is hardwiring in our brain that signals to us that we're in a state of danger. This used to serve us well in the Paleolithic times when we were running from predators, but it doesn't serve us much today. We need to tap into our parasympathetic nervous system that allows us to be calm and zen. It is the imbalance or this imbalance that throws all our systems in our body out of balance. When our systems are out of balance for too long, we now understand from scientific evidence that it can wreak havoc in the normal workings of our body, ultimately leading to disease. And when we're not well, we are conditioned to seek care from an outside source, such as a medical professional, and we are conditioned to assume the role of a patient. This model no longer serves us, as it assumes that something outside of us has the ultimate power over the proper workings of our own bodies. While it may serve us at times of acute distress to seek a professional for their assistance, in most cases, we don't fully heal until we tune inward and understand that we are the ones with the power over our own health and destiny. If our self-alignment isn't in place, it's really hard to get it from outside of us. This is the fundamental belief you must adapt in order to begin healing. Because healing is an inside job. I've treated thousands of patients in my clinical practice. I've learned that my role as a practitioner is being a partner in their journey to healing. I can point and guide them in the right direction, but if they lack the commitment to themselves to get better and follow my lead, no matter what we do, the efforts will fail. So I want to encourage you to take 100% responsibility and ownership for your health today and take the necessary steps to get closer to your health and life goals. In my experience, the recipe for success in life begins with understanding that all of us have the power to heal ourselves. It's when we give our power away that we get lost. We want to bring you back to yourself. Knowledge is power, and through the practice of the Alkaline method in your daily life, which is the applied knowledge, you can ultimately keep the doctor away and achieve your health and life goals. Are you interested in our Alkaline method yoga? Sign up for our webinar, 3 Secrets to Elevate Your Yoga Practice While Helping Others to Do the Same. Link will be down below. Want to transform your life? Sign up for our yoga teacher training, class of 2020, to begin in September. And again, I encourage you to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel, Dr. Connie Jian, as well as our social media channels on Pinterest, Facebook, and Instagram at Alkaline Wellness. Thank you so much for watching, and see you guys next week.